Hello again, everybody. This is Veteran Mountain Man. And I wanted to discuss to you today something that I've been hearing a lot of, and I'm wondering why these people don't really understand what it is. We keep hearing about we need to change the old structure. We need to make changes. Things have to change. We have to progress. We have to change things because they're wrong. Well, something I wanted to bring to your attention, because many of you haven't read Marx extensively, and a lot of you have only ever heard deconstructions. This is actually a quote from Marx and Engels' Communist Manifesto, and we're going to start the quote here. When in the course of development, class distinctions have disappeared and all production has been concentrated in the hands of the vast association of the whole nation, the public power will lose its political character. Political power, properly so called, is merely an organized power of one class for oppressing another. If the proletariat, during its contest with the bourgeoisie, is compelled by the force of circumstances to organize itself as a class, if, by means of a revolution, it makes itself the ruling class, and as such sweeps away by force the old conditions of production, then it will, along with these conditions, have swept away the conditions for the existence of class antagonism and of classes generally, and will thereby have abolished its own supremacy as a class. Now, think about that for a minute. What exactly is he talking about? Well, he's talking about if you seize power by force, by organizing yourself into your enemy, you will therefore not have become an enemy, but will have done a virtuous thing and have destroyed all needs for you to have organized in such a way. Now, you see this to some extent coming out of a lot of different progressive movements. A lot of this kind of behavior, where it's okay if I do it, but it's not okay when you do it because I'm doing it to take down the system. And see, this right here justifies do what I say, not what I do. Because it tells people it's okay to do exactly the opposite of what I'm telling you to do, just so that you can gain political power. Just so that you can be in charge. It's okay if you're doing it to be in charge, but it's not okay if I do it, because then I get to be in charge, and your whole point is to take me out of being in charge. So, I want to make sure that nobody gets confused here. This whole section of the manifesto specifically condones do as I say, not as I do. And that right there is directly antithetical to a moral society, which is I have to do the same thing you have to do under the law. That is a moral, equal society. The law is the same for everybody. Everybody is held to that law, and everybody must behave within that law. When it is okay for somebody to be outside of the law, but everybody else has to be inside of the law, that is do as I say, not as I do. Because that person outside of the law has power over everybody else that's inside the law. So, thank you once again for joining me. Please don't forget to follow me. Like and subscribe down below if you're here on YouTube. If you're on VidMe, follow me. Here on VidMe soon, I'm hoping to have complete subscription capability, so you'll be able to subscribe to me here too. If you're on Patreon, please contribute. Just $1 gets you access to my paid Patreon-only content. If you want to discuss this in further detail than you feel you can on, say, YouTube, VidMe, or Patreon, follow me on over to Minds.com. You can find me at the same username at all of these. I'm Veteran Mountain Man at Minds.com, at VidMe, on Patreon, and even here on YouTube. Thank you all again, and have yourselves a good day.